Hello and welcome to Toy Polloi 2, and today we have an unboxing video as I've received two packages in the post. I received this small package from Rob earlier in the week and I've been looking forward to opening it, and then all of a sudden this really large box from Bas in the Netherlands arrived, so I thought I'd better get on and open both of them, and that's what we're going to be doing now. So let's get on and open these two boxes, see what's inside. So this first box is from Rob. He got in touch with me recently to say that he's got a few bits that he thought would be ideal for my collection. He actually sent me a photo of what he had, and some of it I had to turn down. I just don't have the space for too many large things at the moment, but there are a couple of bits in there that I couldn't resist grabbing. One of them you'll know exactly what it is because I've been collecting these for rather a long time, and then there's a few other useful bits in there. So this has just arrived, as I say, and it's time to open it up. I've already sent Rob a few Toy Polloi goodies back as a small thank you from me. He's got some Toy Polloi merch that I always send out to people who donate things to the channel. Hopefully he will be pleased with those when they arrive, but let's take a look at what's inside here. So we have got a bit of bubble wrap and then a few bits inside. So let's just pull this out. You can see straight away, if I show you the back, you'll know exactly what that is. I can never resist a Skeletor figure, and Rob actually had a complete Skeletor that he didn't want, and I said, oh yeah, I'll grab that straight away. It's missing his waistband by the look of it, but everything else is here. That's a really lovely looking Skeletor. He's got just the right amount of play wear. He's got his sword there with a little bit of damage. Those are often broken. I tend to put those in the back, as I think I've shown before, and then he's got his Havoc staff as well. That is a lovely Skeletor. He is going to go straight with the Skeletor army. And then we have a few other bits here which are really useful pieces as well. We have an AT-AT driver, missing some fingers. Poor chap here, he's had a little bit of a sort of battle there with someone and they've chewed his fingers off, but that's a lovely figure to go in Yellow Squadron. All of Yellow Squadron is built up of the real sort of beaters and dregs of the Imperial Army, but he's looking really nice, so he's going to go straight in there. Then we've got a few little accessories which are again really useful. We have Optimus Prime's gun, which is something I actually need for an Optimus Prime, so that is really cool. We have one of the missiles from Soundwave, again a very useful piece, and we have here two weapons for Trapjaw. I don't actually have a full set of Trapjaw weapons, so these are incredibly useful. I've got one Trapjaw that hasn't got any weapons. I've got one that is missing one. I believe it could be this one. I might have to go and dig him out and check if it is this weapon. But yeah, those are incredibly useful as well. So massive thanks to Rob for sending those in. These are all incredibly useful pieces and they're going to go straight in my collection. This second box is from Bas in the Netherlands. Now, Bas has previously sent stuff to me. He sent me some He-Man and the Masters of the Universe projects. In fact, he sent me a couple of broken and busted laser light Skeletors that you'll have seen me restore over on Toy Polloi. This box here is a complete surprise. It's just arrived. I got a message from Bas the other day just say he'd sent something. I have absolutely no idea what is in here, so let's just get on and open it up, see what is inside. It's a rather large box and it is quite heavy, so yeah, I'm not really sure at all, but I know he sent me Masters of the Universe stuff before, so I'm guessing it could be something like that. Let's open it and find out. Okay, there's rather a lot of stuff in here. I can see straight away the remains of an Ecto-1. I'm going to have to rearrange my desk and we'll take a look at these pieces individually. I can see some more pieces here, including a Lion-O figure and some Fisher-Price pieces as well. So yeah, let's rearrange, see what else is in this box. Okay, so what do we have here? Well, you can immediately see we have the remains of a sort of busted up Ecto-1. It's got a few bits of damage. We've got two sort of chassis here, a top section which has got a few bits broken off it, and the glass. The interesting thing is I'm actually working on an Ecto-1 at the moment in the background. It's something I've been working on for a little while, just as a sort of side project of my own, which I can show you now, which is this. This is the busted up remains I had of an Ecto-1 that was missing all sorts of pieces. In fact, if I turn it around, you can see that the whole of the back section here, all of the struts were snapped off. In fact, all of these struts were snapped. We've got bits missing on corners, and I've slowly been rebuilding it using a styrene sheet, just sort of making my own version of an Ecto-1. And at some point I was going to respray this white because of all the damage it had, but I've now got extra bits here, so that's actually going to come in really handy. I will be able to finish off rebuilding this sort of very battle damaged Ecto-1 and turn it into something nice. So very useful pieces there. Then we have this bag here, and you can see straight away there is a Lion-O. I've just started doing some Thundercats videos, which you'll have seen over on Toy Polloi. This one looks like It's got a few issues. Yeah, the Battlematic action doesn't work, but the rest of him looks in pretty good condition, so I can certainly add that to my bag of Lion-Os that require fixing. We've then got a few Fisher-Price adventure people I can see, so we've got a couple of the pilots here, one of the space guys. I think that's it for those. Yeah, so there's 3 Fisher-Price adventure people. Always nice to have these. I really do like the space ones. They've got a certain sort of style to them, very 2001 sort of style, I would say, but they're always nice to have more of these. So there's some great figures. We also have some other Fisher-Price figures. I can't remember what these are called. Are these Rescue Rangers or something like that? A little bit past my time, but they're still quite nice looking figures. They've got a really unique style to them. We've got a very, well, yeah, what's happened to him? So someone's tried to customize this. This is, I'm going to say this is, what is this, Thunder Punch? No, this is Flying Fists He-Man. So you spin his body and his arms move up and down. And someone has given him a repaint. Yeah, that's a fairly serious repaint. He's got lots of paint all over the chrome, and yeah, can that be fixed up? I don't know. That's going to be quite a challenge, but I might give it a go. I've got paint off all sorts of figures over the years. It's probably worth a try trying to fix him up. Yeah, I think I might give that a go. And then there's a few miscellaneous pieces in the bottom of this bag. A few dragons and all sorts of little plastic creatures. Yeah, there's a couple of dragons, a couple of dinosaurs. There's definitely a dragon. Some nice, interesting pieces there. Then what have we got here? Oh, right, this is the other pieces to the Ecto-1. So we've got the doors and the console and, yeah, these little fins. And I can also see there's a battered up old Winston in there. So that looks like all of the pieces I need to get maybe one of those Ecto-1s working. But I showed you, I have one on the go anyway. So I've got lots of spare pieces to work with. Very useful. Then we have another little bag here wrapped up. What is inside here? Ah, this looks like some He-Man pieces. I can see a He-Man backpack. Oh, maybe not He-Man. I can see Star Wars pieces in here as well. So we've got, this is the backpack to the Stiltwalker. This is from the Vehicle Maintenance Energizer. So that's a Star Wars piece. Oh, and these are as well, these little sort of yeah, tools, I suppose. Those clip onto the Vehicle Maintenance Energizer. I don't actually have a complete one of those, so those will be very handy. We have got, not quite sure what that is. We've got a pair of glasses that look like they'll fit an Action Man, and a few other little pieces which possibly are Lego, and then a gun as well. No idea what that is, but it looks intriguing. If anyone knows what that gun is, let me know. Next up in the box is this, which is a MPC Ertl model kit. This looks to be the reissue. I'm just sort of reading what it says on the box here. So this is a reissue from, I think, about 1989. The box has certainly seen better days. We've got bits cut off the end, but it looks like the model kit inside is complete and has never been used. So this will be a really fun project. I haven't built model kits in many years, but I always used to enjoy building them as a child. I always used to do sort of Airfix model kits along with my dad. So I've never actually worked on a Star Destroyer, but this looks like a pretty good kit to me, and it's going to be a fairly large model. You can actually see how long the Star Destroyer is. On the box it says 15 inches long, so it's a pretty reasonable sized model. It's got all of the instructions as well, I can see here, and everything to go with it. So that is going to be a really fun project to work on. Something I will do in the evenings, I reckon. And finally, we have these 2 wrapped up Christmas presents. I'm actually opening this a little bit after Christmas, so thanks for sending these. I wish I'd opened the box a bit sooner, but let's open these up now. These are slightly late Christmas presents. So what have we got in here? Let's open the first one. Again, all nicely wrapped up. Ah, I can see what that is. It is, looks like the remains of a Horde Trooper, or a couple of Horde Troopers that have certainly seen better days. Now, this is something I've never worked on before, and could be a very interesting project. I believe they're supposed to sort of explode apart, and it looks like these have exploded apart. Yeah, so there's a whole load of pieces there. It's going to be really quite fun to work on. As I say, I've never worked on one before. It looks like fairly similar construction. Oh, another leg has come off. Sorry about that. It looks like the rubber has perished. But there's lots of pieces here. I think enough for at least one complete Horde Trooper. I can see sort of bits for, yeah, at least one there. That is going to be a really fun project. Someone's painted that as well. Yeah, lots of pieces to be getting on with. Very interesting, and looking forward to working on that one. Let's see what's in the next present. Okay, so what is in here? Let's open this one up. It is a gorilla. What on earth is that from? I don't recognise that at all. It does say Mattel, 1973 Mattel. It's got moving arms. I'm going to have to do a little bit of quick research because I have no idea what that is from, but it looks very interesting. Okay, a quick bit of research later, and it turns out that this is from Big Jim. I should have known that. It's about the same sort of time that those figures came out. So this is something that Big Jim could fight and get attacked by. It's quite an intriguing looking toy. It's supposed to sort of move. I can see moving that makes the arms do all sorts of crazy things. It's a little bit flaky, but it does seem to work. That's really quite weird. Very interesting toy. So yeah, thanks Bas, that is incredible. I'm going to do some more research on that when I have more time, but it's going to be a fun thing to tidy up and clean up, and certainly the Horde Trooper there is going to be a really fun project. So there we go, that is it for this unboxing. I need to say a massive thank you to both Rob and to Bas. There are some really quite interesting projects in here. I think the Horde Trooper is probably going to be the most interesting, because I've never actually worked on that toy before, so I've got to learn how it's supposed to go together and learn what pieces I need to find and how I can actually fix it. So that is going to be a very fun project. All the rest of the pieces are incredibly useful as well, so thanks for all of those. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then head on over to my main channel Toy Polloi and subscribe there as well. And thanks for watching.